in a row. And Birdie with a half swing on his first fastball, and he went around strike one. Birdie has taken over in the batting order, the way he's hitting, the way he's reaching base, and the way he's stealing bases. Slider off the plate from Walker. I think we've seen him play first base too.
Yeah.
They put him in center field. Chopper, tough play for Lindor. He's going to have to barehand it and can't make the play, and Birdie's got an infield hit. That's exactly the way the game started against Walker the last time. A chopper by Birdie for an infield. Shorter lead for Birdie this time, not going, and Chisholm takes the fastball for a strike.
Paul Elmo.
And Chisholm with a half swing foul. Walker ahead 0-2 and Chisholm. Buries the splitter in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Birdie picked off twice by the Mets in the last few days. Here's Chisholm at 1-2, and he takes a splitter low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With the soft tosses, the medium tosses, and then he nailed him. Chisholm hits it sharply, and it's too hot to handle for Guillorme, and it goes into right field.
Well, if it's too hot to handle by Guillorme, then it's a bullet.
Mets have 3 on the left side against him, and Walker misses low and away, ball 1. It's in the top 10 in the league. Interesting that Chisholm, who is not the base stealer Birdie is, but is still a Walker behind 2-0 on Soler. And he fouls back a high fastball, and it's 2-1.
Out there.
Slider by Walker to get back his defense. And that just missed. Splitter that's just out of the zone. Chisholm's running. Soler bounces one foul.
Hit and run right there. It looked like it. Well, actually, full count. He was running. He was looking back over.
He's running again, and Soler rockets one out of left field for a base hit. Canna comes over to play it on a hop. Chisholm goes to third. The throw comes into second. So Soler hits a rifle shot on a 3-2 pitch. 3 hits from the first. The Marlins, Garrett Cooper, who's having himself a terrific year. And Cooper flares one over the bag. That's going to go into center field, a base hit, and the Marlins tie the game. Cooper didn't hit it hard, but got enough of it to get it beyond Guillorme and into center field. 4 straight hits for the Marlins. And Taijuan gets a slider in for a strike, 0-1. Chopper by Birdie, the flare by Cooper, but also 2 very hard hit balls.
Good.
And Aguilar swings over the splitter, and it's a could use a double play grinder from Aguilar. And he throws a slider away, 1-2.
He's as a starter. That's what he was.
Double play ball to Guillorme, the flip to Lindor, and on to first, and Walker gets exactly what he needed, a 4-6-3 double. And a run in the first inning. Garcia, who signed a 4-year contract with the Marlins, got off to a very rough start, but that's line to left field. Canna's right there waiting for it and picks it off. Canna, I don't know if the series ring before the game. An incredibly emotional moment for Freeman and the crowd in Atlanta, welcoming him back after
13 minutes, and he had a bath towel with him. That's how much he was crying.
Well, he knew exactly how it was going to affect him. Look, he never wanted to, which told him it was time to leave, and he left, but not willingly. 3-0 to Sanchez. Jesus Sanchez hitting .223. Pretty much secured his position as an everyday outfielder. And there's a 4-pitch walk, so Walker, who didn't walk a batter until the 7th ball, than Bob Waterman, formerly of the Elias Sports Bureau. A little dribbler by Stallings, picked up by Nito, and he throws him out 2 away. Sanchez to second. Late addition to the lineup, so watch out. Slider off the plate, ball 1. Standings brought to you by 1 point. Off the fists of Williams, a foul ball. So 4. Splitter fouled off.
Weapons. Well, he had in that last start, he had that slider, and it was just, he was throwing it.
Slider as much?
I don't think so, because it's been more of a non-competitive pitch.
Chopper behind the bag. It's a fair ball. Escobar hesitates. Williams can steal a base. He's got 3 and 4 tries this year. And Birdie hits one right back to Walker, knocks the glove right off his hand, and Taijuan makes the play. How about that?
That one start in Anaheim, really fascinating to listen to the constant cat and mouse that took place on that road trip where he made 3 starts. It started in Los Angeles, and it was not an issue the rest of the game. But San Diego was able to tip, but lo and behold, led to another tip against Anaheim, and eventually he fixed that last tip. And they're
magnifying glass. Here's a few examples. A runner on second base and hitter. Maybe when there's no one on base, you will occasionally in your glove flare your finger to tell that you're bringing that pitch again, and then you would throw a 4-seamer under the chin, and that would stop it forever because they would feel as though we got it wrong now. And if we get it wrong once and there's a ball under your
thing that teams have to go after, so the advanced scouting really focuses on what pitchers might be doing.
Yeah, no, I think it was. And then he started sharing in that second half.
3-2 coming to Chisholm, and he goes down swinging. Good splitter by Walker for his first strikeout of the night.
And then it's out of the strike zone.
Right, there's down in the strike zone, which becomes down out of the strike zone. Escobar gives ground on the 2-hopper by Soler and throws him out. And quick with it. Here's Garrett Cooper, who had a base hit to center to drive in the Marlins run in the first inning. In center field. And Cooper gets jammed, and he went around on the half swing, and it's 1-1. Cooper's base hit to center field gave him a 9-game hitting streak. And he fouls this one off the right side on the slider, and it's 1-2. And if you're 4 games under 500 in late June, the way the system works now, you've got a chance.
Yes, you do.
And Don Madden, but there's a long way to go. 1-2 coming, and it's upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Cooper takes a slider out of the strike zone. It's 3-2.
Every time you say.
And Cooper hits one sharply. Lindor on the backhand. Nice pickup. Takes an extra beat and throws him out. And Walker's 3 inning in the third. See where this game takes us. Jesus Aguilar leads off in the home 4th and takes a strike. Gave up 4 hits, but only 1 run. Pick off and a double play, serving him well. Takes a lot of pitches early in the count. He's not afraid to get behind.
He's a tough strikeout, even though he's struck out 59 times this year, but he is a good 2-strike hitter. It doesn't sound.
Whacks that one out to right field, chasing Marte back to the warning track where he makes the catch. Here's Garcia, who lined out to left his first time up. And he picks a sinker. Swung it.
Funny guy.
Over the mound, but Guillorme is there right at the bag to throw out Garcia. 2 out. Sanchez started out in the Tampa Bay organization when the Rays got Nick Anderson. We saw Stanek this week. Interestingly enough, Stanek got pulled in the middle of the 9th inning last night by Dustin. 9 walk-off wins for the Yankees now. They're having some amazing season. Three to Sanchez, and there's the strike. So he finally sees one after 7 strikes. And that's well outside. So Sanchez walks for the second time. First time up and was thrown out by Nito.
You had to remind him.
Well,
he can't hear.
He can't hear me.
unless the pitch comes.
Like Cousin Barry. Chopper down to third. Escobar hurries in to grab the hop and throws out Stallings to end the inning. 3 with Texas on the upcoming homestand. Taijuan Walker given the lead for the second time. Faces. Slider out of the strike zone. 1-1. John Birdie on deck. Then Jazz Chisholm. Oh, it's a good call. Former Padres shortstop yesterday, and there's a good splitter by Walker to strike out Williams. And then Walker picked him off. Then he hit a shot back to the mound that knocked Walker's glove off, and Taijuan was able to throw him out in the second. You know how the rules work about pickoffs and caught stealings. As Birdie goes the other way, and he's got another hit.
Birdie.
Just irrepressible. And we'll see.
Yeah, half a step.
That's hit sharply through the hole into right center, a base hit. Birdie trying to go first to third. Here's Marte's throw on a hop. It's not in time, and into second base goes Chisholm. So now second and third and one out, and Jorge Soler, the batter. Mets have the infield back with the exception of Canna's home run here in the fifth, and again the Marlins trying to respond immediately. Soler takes a knee-high strike, and it's 1-1.
Oh.
Chisholm at second. And Chopper, that'll get the tying run in. Guillorme throws out Soler, but Birdie crosses the plate, and it's 2-2.
Oh, the end.
Garrett Cooper with the go-ahead run at third and 2 out. Cooper drove in the first Miami run with a base hit to center in the first.
Cooper is taking some of the bite. Hit 2 balls on the nose.
And fouls back the splitter, and it's nothing. Now Walker ahead in the count, 0-2. And Cooper takes the fastball up and away, 1-2. Lineup. This is a much more formidable group, and a foul at the plate. Just got a piece of that splitter to stay in there. Marlins are 9th aggressive teams in the league. They do not walk a lot. Cooper goes after a high breaking ball and strikes out. Cisco Lindor, double homer, 4 RBIs. Now Taijuan Walker has the lead for the third time. Was not able to hold it the first 2. Lar, who's hit 2 balls hard, but is 0 for 2. And the slider in at the knees for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Alcantara's got to feel a little bit snake bit here.
And he strikes out Aguilar with a slider off the plate. And that's the 4th strikeout for Taijuan Walker, who's lined out to left and grounded out to second, 0 for 2. And another first pitch curveball. That one's off the plate for ball 1. Certainly had a big hand in the Mets scoring 3 runs in the top of this inning.
That's nasty. Split finger.
1-2 coming, and up and in with the fastball, and it's 2-2 to Garcia. 2-2 coming. Off his fist, that broke his bat. Time for
Pony.
Well, he may not be a Rumble Pony. He might be a St. Lucie Met. Swing and a miss, and Garcia down on strikes. 3 It's a little hard to figure. And he swings at the first pitch and comes up to bats last year. 9 home runs so far this year. And Sanchez hits a 1-hopper down to Alonso. He jogs to the bag, and Taijuan Walker has his most dominant inning of the night after getting a 3-run lead. Jacob Stallings leads off. And takes the first pitch on the corner for a strike, 0-1. Stallings is grounded out in. Mets get the bullpen cranking. Back in the bullpen. Yohan Lopez got sent down. And that fastball darts inside, and it's 1-2. 1-2 coming from Walker. And Stallings fouls it off. So, Ronnie, have you had a chance to see yet?
I'll send it to you.
Aren't they having a preview of it on Tuesday before the game?
In the ballpark.
Yeah.
He's like a one-man gang, Joe Krause.
He is, and he's been doing it for a long time. SNY.
Talking about Keith throughout his life, and that part is amazing. Foul down the right side, out of play by Stallings. 8th pitch of the at bat, and Stallings takes it low. It's remarkable to me, you know, how many big league players lack for confidence.
Oh my goodness!
Right? And
my good luck charm.
Stallings laces one into right center for a base hit. Nimmo is going to cut it off deep, and Stallings will slam on the brakes and hold with a single.
That was a nice at bat by Stallings right there.